Lekima is a super typhoon again this evening, with winds of 150 miles per hour and a pressure estimate of 913 millibars. It's at 24.4 north, 125 degrees east as of 9 p.m. China time this August the 8th. It is over Ishigaki, which is of course part of Japan, where it is 9 o'clock right now, and the wind speed could be very severe there. Maximum wind speeds on those islands at the moment, 58 miles per hour has been recorded. It's a stage 8 on the CDPS, catastrophic potential for damage on those islands and also in China. There it is right now, its current position, and that wind field which just about extends into Taiwan as well. That's the latest there. The distance is 20 miles from Tamara, 33 from Miyakojima, 49 from Ishigaki, 214 from Taipei, and 359 from Wenzhou in China. It could make landfall on the island, very small island of Tamara, which is in between Miyakojima and Ishigaki. Typhoon warning in effect for that area, obviously, and for northern Taiwan. Orange typhoon warning now for parts of eastern China. A gale advisory for the rest of the Ryukyu Islands and Kagoshima, and heavy rain advisories for most of Taiwan, where heavy rain already is falling. Looking at those rainfall projections then over the next 7 days, you can see the pink areas really are the areas that are going to have the largest amounts of rainfall. Over the Miyakojima, Ishigaki Islands, rainfall amounts could still exceed another 14 inches. And for the eastern coast of China, we could be seeing more than that, over 500 millimeters perhaps for parts of the eastern coast of China. So a flooding issue is certainly still on the cards, as well as a typhoon landfall, which is expected on the east coast of China. Just how strong, we don't yet know. That will become clearer over time. What will help Lekima though is those sea surface temperatures, which remain very warm, 29, maybe even 30 degrees out there in the East China Sea, and this is what the GFS model has in store. So, rounding the northern tip of Taiwan, very lucky for them really, even though they will still get tropical storm force winds. Then moving on into China, could be a category 2 or 3 when that happens. Doesn't look like now, according to GFS at least, that it's going to skirt the coast as much, and it will move a little bit more directly inland, and that means it will weaken more quickly. So Shanghai category 2 might now be out of the question, which is good news. You can also see Crosa there, massive storm, which could go on to affect Japan, the main islands, with tropical storm force winds later on as well. These are the chances then. So 100% pretty much in those Japanese islands. 92% at Yilan in Taiwan, 90% in Taipei, and 93% in Wenzhou. Also worth noting that Shanghai, around an 80% chance of tropical storm force winds as well. These are what the models are saying right now. Not really much more strengthening according to them, so that's curious, even though that wind shear values are going to remain very low for a good 2 days yet. Sea surface temperatures will start declining a little bit, and relative humidity is starting to drop too, but really there is still, in my opinion, a chance that this storm could strengthen further, and it is strengthening right now as we look at the satellite imagery. Here it is, the visible from earlier today showed that eye developing. It has been struggling a lot during the day hours, but the eye is really starting to come out in those later frames again, so we're starting to look at clear super typhoon status, but maybe another run for category 5 status again. Who knows when it passes through those Japanese islands into the East China Sea. Not many storms do that, but this one has as good a chance as any before going on to strike China. We'll have more updates throughout the evening here on Force 13. Stay in touch. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube channel. If you're not there already, you may well be. Good chance of that. Subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 on there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron. You can see more information about all the benefits involved by visiting patreon.com/Force13. With a special thanks to these people for being our most valued patrons this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colors wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.